Hello, hello. You know what I did is I did 2 previous scopes today to celebrate the anniversary of my business today on March 7th, 2016. Hey there, thank you for joining. Jeep, is that what that says? Jeep? And so these 2 previous scopes that I did today to celebrate the anniversary of my business, which I birthed on March 7th, 2007, I just realized that in both of those scopes, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in both of those videos, I said that I had been in business for 7 years. It's actually 9 years, which feels a little depressing to me because if you have watched, hey there, thanks for joining. If you have watched my 2 previous scopes, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you've watched those other 2 videos, I talked about the fact that I realized today how much struggle I have held myself in since I began my business on March 7th, 2007. And it was bad enough to be thinking that I had been holding myself in struggle for 7 years, but now I realize I added wrong. How could I do that? It's actually 9 years. 9 years. And as I did say on the earlier scope today, that struggle is ending now. Well, it ended earlier today. And I do invite you to follow along to see the new things that I've got in the works and the new opportunities to end your emotional eating, binge eating, yo-yo dieting, self-sabotage, to end your struggles and, put all of that behind you. And by the way, here's a good tip, all right? Because this is something that I have struggled with, even as I look at, wow, it's been 9 years since I started my business. And it hasn't all been bad. I've helped some awesome people. I coach them personally through the Inner Self Diet, which is my proven proprietary step-by-step coaching system to permanent weight loss. And I don't teach my clients what to eat, how to eat, when to exercise, none of that. They know what they need to do to release the fat. Their problem is that they are stuck in struggle. They can't stop eating. They can't stop obsessing about food. Food is their life. Food is their friend, their lover, their confidant. They're addicted to food. They're addicted to sugar. They have low self-esteem. They feel depressed and hopeless. They feel stuck. And I work with them in the Inner Self Diet and coach them out of that struggle into the place of freedom where all of that is in the past. All right. And I've been doing great with that over these past 9 years. But there is so much more. When I look at how I've held myself back, there's so much more that I could have done. Okay. And that has been a challenge for me, having regrets about not taking more action. And then the tip that I want to give you is, if you're looking at your life, if you're like my coaching clients, you've been struggling with emotional eating, binge eating, yo-yo dieting. You've been struggling with these problems since you were a kid, because that's where these problems start. And if you're looking back at your lifetime saying, wow, I've wasted so much time, why haven't I hired a coach to help me? And why would you want to hire a coach to help you? Because that's the quickest and easiest way to break through your roadblocks, to break through your blind spots. A blind spot is something you can't see. So you don't even know what you don't know. You don't even know what it is that you need to release in order to end the struggle. And that's why coaching is so valuable. When you work with the right coach, of course. Okay. But if you're looking at this lifetime of struggle that you've had with your out of control eating and your overweight, and you're saying to yourself, wow, I've wasted so much time and I feel like a failure. Well, here's the tip, okay? All of your power lies in the present moment. You have no power in your past and you have no power in your future. All of your power is right now. And this also applies to me. It's not going to help me to look at my 9 years that have passed since I started my business and beat myself up for all of the times that I could have taken more action. All of my power lies in the present moment, and I can only move forward. This is also what you can do in your life, is move forward. And just imagine if now you could end your struggles with food and the fat. What if you could totally be free of that? Just like one of my coaching clients I coached back in 2011, her name is Holly. She had been struggling for over 35 years with out of control binge eating. Nothing she had done had solved the problem. She'd been in therapy on and off for 7 years. She was very skeptical, but she enrolled in the Inner Self Diet. She allowed me to coach her. She ended her binge eating and it's never come back. She was 20 pounds overweight back then in 2011. She dropped the 20 pounds. She's never gained it back. How do I know? Because I talked to her last year, and it's just not a problem anymore. And imagine if that could be you. Now, you can't go back in time, but you can start right now, and you can take care of the problem now. How do you do that on your own? I don't know. You got to actually take very different action than you've ever taken. It's not going to be something that's overnight, and it's not going to be another food diet that's going to solve your problem. Because if a food diet could have solved the problem, then you wouldn't still have the problem, right? So obviously a food diet isn't going to stop your emotional eating, stop your binge eating, heal your problem that's on the inside of you, the inner self problem that keeps you stuck in struggle and in stress and in food obsession and low self-esteem and low self-confidence and all of that stuff that I call a muckmire. Yeah. So I hope that you got something out of this scope now that I have corrected the amount of time since March 7th, 2007. It's actually been 9 years, and I'm excited about letting my struggles that I've held myself in with my business over the past 9 years, I'm excited about letting those go. And I hope that you have made a decision for yourself to end your struggle with food and your weight. I highly suggest that you hire a professional coach to help you with that. You're going to have to believe in yourself enough and have enough self-worth and self-esteem to know that you deserve investing in you to get the professional help that you need. Why would you do that? Once again, because you don't know what you don't know. You can't see your own blind spots. If you could have solved the problem, why wouldn't you have already done it 10, 20, 30 or more years ago, right? And if a food diet could have fixed your out of control eating, then why would you still have the problem, right? Food diets are everywhere. You can get a healthy eating plan at the public library. So obviously that information isn't the problem. It's something deeper. It's something within yourself. And once that is healed, then you are free. My name is JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, founder of the Kick-Ass Inner Self Diet. And if you are serious about putting an end to your struggles once and for all, the place to start is at www.discovery-session.com. That is where you will start the process of applying to get on the phone with me on a complimentary weight loss discovery session. It's complimentary, and it's the only way to find out if or how I could help you, and also whether or not it is a good fit for you to be in the Inner Self Diet. It's actually not a fit for everyone, but if you are like my awesome clients that I'm working with now and I've worked with in the past who are serious about making a core transformation in your life, you're serious about ending the struggle, and you're serious about learning how to actually like yourself, like your body, even like the fat that you've got on the body, so you stop hating it and feeling ashamed and feeling embarrassed. And then release the fat. Let it go. Let it drop off your body and stay off so that you can live in your ideal body, be the you that you've always known that you could be. If you're serious about doing that, then start at www.discovery-session.com. I wish you your best life while living inside your ideal body. Yay!